condenser microphone. Okay, is that working? Okay. Hopefully that's working. Um, that was a mess. I guess that's what I get for not doing it for a while. I don't even know what the microphone that was on there was doing. I just had to plug it into a different slot on the USB hub that I'm using, but it works now. And I'm hopefully going to try to stream at least one more time this week. Although, like I've said, I've been way more busy than I thought I was going to be. So that may not happen. And then I also forgot that this weekend is Easter. I think, right? So that just makes it a little bit harder. Yeah. This Sunday, I should say. Which I don't normally do anything like for YouTube on Sundays, but just the weekend is going to be a little bit busier than I thought. However, I'm going to try recording a couple of videos, I think. Um, Specifically, I want a shiny hunt for the Zorua, Ditto, and Minior that I said I was going to do in January that I never did. I got a setup working, so I don't need to be stuck in this one room. I have a setup that I can use somewhere else just because I don't like being stuck in like one room all day. I'd rather like be able to go wherever I want and record the hunts as opposed to uh, just sitting in one spot and doing like nothing else. So I have something else. So I've been working on Mewtwo because that's a hunt that I've always wanted to do. There's our first. Oh, Zapdos. That was really quick. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, I can get the other Joy-Con then, I think. Let me see. And then also, I got the TV out working. Yeah, that was like 5 minutes. Makes up for the lost time that it took me to troubleshoot. So, I guess that's good. I got the TV out on my SP working. Kind of. The cord isn't great. Like, it's not making good connection. And it doesn't work with the HDMI converter right now. So we're going to have to figure that out. And then Game Boy Advance, I'm working on just the original. But I think I'm not going to do an IPS for that one since I have a 101 SP now and then just an IPS. Super quick catch, too. I have a... Oh, I can up the counter. I think I'm just going to do like a mini HDMI mod for the Game Boy Advance because I have a 101 and an IPS screen as far as the SPs go. So I don't feel like I need a an IPS screen for the Game Boy Advance, and it's a little bit cheaper. So hopefully I can get the Groudon Kyogre hunt going soon. There's a little bit more, like I have a lot of prep still because first I learned that for Kyogre, Shedinja works and is a great ball swiper because Kyogre can't kill it. And so I have my Raylooms leveled up to 54 now, which maybe I'm not using the most efficient method. I've been doing a lot of pickup farming, and I don't know how many times I've like used pickup or battled, but I think I've added 20 hours to the account and prep. There's another chair zone. I would love to see a shiny chair zone today. Yeah. Back-to-back chair zones. That has to be a good sign, right? With the super quick bird already. But so hopefully I can get that going soon with a hunt. But again, I still have a lot of prep to do. I need to raise one more Shedinja. You're planning on using Twitch for more variety streams and YouTube for Pokemon, but you gotta work on it a bit. Okay, so I mean, that's cool. So you don't plan on dual streaming? Or do you plan on uh, dual streaming only like the Pokemon streams? Cause I know nothing about Twitch, but when you start doing the multi streams, I can probably watch them because I think I have a Twitch account. But like I don't normally watch it for anything, so I don't know anything about it. Um, and then I'm looking at the DS capture card because that's something I'd like to get, but like right now I'm just focusing on the Kyogre hunt because it's something nice to just prepare for in the background while I'm doing other stuff. I realize the internet would slow down too much, which is yeah. I mean, again, I have no idea. YouTube was just easier because I watch YouTube, and so I know more about it, and that's why I chose like YouTube, and because I had an established, well, I had a channel already. Oh. Do you plan on getting the like Twitch streams and stuff going soon, or no? Because with YouTube, like myself or whatever, my goal was to stream the Teal Mask release, which was a huge mess, but that was my goal. So I was like, I wanted to like, I was like, oh yeah, this would be cool to stream a couple weeks before, and then it got there, and then um, and then once I actually like got there, it was just like super stressful, and because I had no idea it, completely different from just creating videos or shorts really. um you wanting to start that soon is cool. I mean, and then are you gonna post like clips and stuff from Twitch streams on YouTube? Because I mean, then like you could have um, VODs and stuff, right? That you just upload to YouTube. I mean, I don't know what the process of that's like. If it's fairly easy, I mean, I would think it would be, but again, I know nothing about Twitch. Why is that? And I just like have to get more consistent on YouTube again because I keep taking a couple week breaks and then I'll be back for a couple weeks and then I'll take another break, which I just don't like it. I'll probably post some clips. Yeah. Hopefully we can get my goal. I think it's gonna be 35 birds. Only two more. That should be reasonable. But I've gotten a couple ideas for like videos, but again, like it's shiny hunting stuff, so I can't control when I'm actually done. Like if a hunt takes me forever, it's gonna take forever for that video to be done. Because like I don't do super complex editing and stuff. I'm working on it, and I can't do super complex editing with the computer I have, but I can do enough to the point where I can get it done in a couple of days. I just need like videos to be able to edit. So I think the last bird was at 8 minutes. So I will actually have a uh, good timing of when the last bird was. Because normally I forget to look at that, but Roving can clean out a garage so it'll be easier to stream without much background noise. That would be nice. I mean, honestly, I think one thing that would help too. I mean, this isn't like the easiest route, but if you like, they have microphones too that are good at just like getting rid of the background noise, right? Like they do a good job of just only getting like your voice. Like I don't know um how expensive like a good microphone for that would be, but you could always do that too and then you wouldn't be in a rush. But like that is going to be a decent amount of money when if the basement can be cleaned out, um, it would be pretty much free. And with like me being late to stream and everything, it was like kind of my fault because I forgot the charger for one of the switches on the dock, and then it just wasn't recognizing the other switch. But one of them, one of the switches, just I forgot the charger for, so that's why it wouldn't connect to anything. I love the last failed shiny and last shiny are all like um, undos. There's really like no way to change that. Because even the time that I do see like an undo or a redo, whichever one it is, the other one, I fail a undo or whatever right away. So then it's like, oh yeah, I get to change it, and then oh wait, nope, I get to change it right back. Honestly, so on the one switch, it just died because again, I just like leave it on the dock, and the dock doesn't constantly have a charger, so it died. So there is no catch combo still. I don't even know if it has all the legendaries from last stream because I don't think I was saving. Um, so I'm gonna have to make sure I save at the end for sure, and then I will try on the Eevee. So it should be on the left, I believe, to get a catch combo of preferably Arctic Undo, because I don't think that one's been on YouTube yet. So I'll try to get a catch combo on Eevee, which should be the left switch, or the one with Eevee on the guy's shoulder. And I'll try to get an Arctic Undo catch combo, and I'll try to keep it charged. Like, it shouldn't be too hard to just keep it charged. I'll just switch the dock that's on. And hopefully we can get it a little bit quicker with that. But I'm going to have to fail 2/3 of all the birds. So there's that. But I'll still catch them all on my Eevee. That would be crazy. Good thing I have a Master Ball on each account. So it could happen. But it's also not Scarlet and Violet. I don't know that I've had Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee crash on me. It would be funny, though. It would be another fail. Like, I think half of them are already... No, I don't think half of them are fails. There are already 1 or 2 fails, I think. So, nice to add to it. That one guy in the comment section, though, it was of the shiny fail video. Here, let me try to find it. It was a while ago. Of the obscure shiny hunts video. On the obscure shiny hunts video, though, the one person in the comments who's like, "Oh yeah, I just found one of those casually." Like, I mean, I'll believe it, but it's not necessarily official to me. Like, for me to believe it 100%, it's got to be posted. And the guy was like, no, I don't have any videos. So, I mean, he could just be lying, or he'd be telling the truth, but there's just no, like, proof of it. It was neat for someone to say that, though. Though I do kind of want to try to hunt the... Yeah, I saw you reply to it. Just like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw a couple other YouTubers get it, so I didn't think it was that rare. So but you probably didn't see a couple YouTubers get it. But then again, I don't know. However, I'm not counting that as the 5th. So I still have a shot at getting the 5th wild legendary bird in the world. There's another chair zone. We haven't seen a dragon item today. Only chair zones, which is good. I mean, I want the shiny dragon item, but I'll take the chair zone if I can. You know, I do have to say, Master Balls in this game are not as hard to get as I thought, because I used to go around a lot in Pikachu, because that's the one I had for the longest. Another chair zone. I used to go around a lot in Let's Go Pikachu, just in Cerulean Cave, trying to get a Master Ball over and over and over again. And, like, then when I actually tried to get it, it took... it took, like, 15, 20 minutes. Just way easier than I thought. Yeah, hopefully we'll be the 5th. One of us will, unless someone's secretly hunting it and they're going to upload it. Okay. So, well, I'm going to get a counter out, because I think I have a counter on my phone, and then I'm going to just see, or I'll use the calculator app or something, and see how many times I'm actually going in and out within like a 5-minute period. Alright, let me see. Okay. So, starting at... Oh, there's our first dragon item. Okay. I'm going to start at 25. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm actually going to see how many I get over a prolonged period of time. And we'll reevaluate it, because it could have been a high estimation. It could have been like a low estimation. So, you know, there's no way to know until unless we do, I check a prolonged time. So, we'll see. Because with how long the birds take versus how long they're supposed to take, just it doesn't seem like it's not all adding up. I don't know what the number we figured was. 1 every 6 seconds? Not 100% sure on the number. We already got 1 bird today, so that's better than I feel like half of the streams now. We're at 10 in about 1.5 minutes. So I think it was a little bit over time, like check-wise. We'll see though, because for the first 30 seconds, I like wasn't counting because I already had a couple on here, and I feel like I was a little off on those. I do want to shiny hunt Shaman. If I do another stream this week, I'll probably try to shiny hunt Shaman, just because it's a shiny that I've always wanted, and it's pretty quick reset wise. Well, it's not super slow, because you don't need to reset your game every single time. Like, you can just run away. So it's a much quicker hunt than other stuff in BDSP, which is why I like it. Although I don't know if I finished getting it ready on Shining Pearl. I know I have the hunt ready on Brilliant Diamond, but I'm not sure about Shining Pearl. Then I'll have to do a Arceus. Well, I'll have to do an Arceus, but also Darkrai hunt. Maybe I'll try to do all three of those in one video. I don't know. Like, stream it, but then condense it down into a video. Okay, we are at 3 minutes in and 22 resets. So we'll see. I don't think it was nearly as much as we thought. I think the timing's a little bit over. It takes a little bit longer. However, I think it's good to do something like this because just the amount of time that you counted weighs less. Like, should be less time-wise. Well, so if I screw up and I forget to, there's a chair zone. If I forget to count one, it doesn't affect it as much. It's like, if you forget to count one out of 3 in and outs, I don't even know what I would do. Like, I don't understand necessarily how people do, like, 4 switches or something. Because right now I use, like, 2 big monitors to display the switches. Because I want it on an external monitor. Like, I don't think it's any different than if I'm just recording it. I think it's about the same, but... Okay, we got 30 seconds left. Let's see. I'm at 30 checks right now within the 5 minutes. See, I'll probably get 2 more. Okay. Yeah, I should be good for 1 more. There we go. 33 checks in 5 minutes. So... Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think I have anywhere to write that down, actually. Because it's 300... Oh, there's another dragon item. 300 divided by 33, that's 1 every 9 seconds. That might have actually been the number that CMH was able to come up with. I'm not 100% sure. It might... I don't know. I got 9.09 seconds repeating. So, might have been around there. Which in that case, it should only take 11 straight days of playing the game to achieve that. Although we also got 11 years. So, something could be wrong somewhere in the math. I have to actually, like, write it down and think about it to figure it out for sure. Because I feel like every time we try to figure it out, we get a completely different answer. Again, I'm going for 2 more birds tonight. Last one was at 8 minutes. We're at 31. So, 22 minutes without a bird. Not bad. Definitely had worse. I think it's the Moltres party. I think that's... Which we still have a couple Moltres that need to be named. So, if you are in chat and you want a Moltres in my party named after you, We have 2 open slots on this account. And I don't even know about Eevee. Let's see. It may not even have... Yeah, it doesn't have a full team. Let me see. It may have enough, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it needs 1 more Moltres. It needs 1 more Moltres. And then it'll have a full... Wait, no. Yeah. It needs 1 more Moltres on that account. And then it will be good. And we'll have another 5 people we can name Moltres after. So, if you want a Moltres named after you, just put something in chat. And I will name a Moltres after you. And it'll be in the party for the near future, at least. For most of this hunt. Because, I don't know. It just seems like something, oh, that's kind of cool. Let me see, actually. Oh, there we go. One thing I also realized is I keep my microphone like way too close to my face because I thought it had to be really close to your face, but I like it can be a little bit farther away from my face than I think I thought originally because I have it like volume wise go down pretty low, but then it's still like fairly loud, I think. I'm going to actually listen to it, which I probably should do. I'll do that after stream for sure because that'll be something really easy and quick for me to do, and then it should help improve the streams a little bit at least. I got like nothing there. Like nothing flew down. Just 2 things on each. But even that took a little bit. So that's cool. You know, we started the stream with good luck and, you know, it seems to just be going down a little bit. We haven't been seeing a lot of chair zones or dragon items today. Not to the extent that we have other days. We've seen 1 bird, which is good. Good. Like I'll be grateful for the 1 bird, but a second would also be really nice. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I'm like, the headphones I'm wearing don't seem to be putting the sound out because most of the time I just have them plugged into my microphone to make sure that I can, like, that it's working. And, oh, that did not work for long. Okay. I don't even think that's still working, even when it's plugged in. But it doesn't matter. As long as it's going through on the computer, that's fine. Oh, there's a chair zone. Not shiny, of course. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to get that to work. Yeah, I don't think so. Not this stream. The audio port on my microphone is really weird because it works like half the time and then in one ear half the time. So it's a little bit finicky. I feel like it does work half the time and then half the time it doesn't work at all. And then I find myself just putting on the headphones to eliminate some of the noise. I honestly have no idea. I guess it's become a habit because it was working for a while, believe it or not. And then I feel like half the time my equipment just doesn't want to work. However, I get it working in the end. And normally it doesn't delay my stream too much. So I guess it's fine. I should have tested it better beforehand, but I didn't. But I've been trying to do more of that recently where I get everything ready like 30 minutes before stream. Which is, you know, the smarter thing to do. So, I mean, let me just figure out how many checks I'm getting per stream, right? So, I'm got to multiply 33 times 12. So, that's for an hour, right? 5 minutes in an hour increment. That's 12 times. 33 times 12 is 396. We'll multiply that. Chair zone and dragon item. on Switch at the same time. That's kind of neat. Okay. 396 times 6 for each check, and then we're getting 2,376. So a little bit slower. That would mean about every half hour with both switches, which makes a little bit more sense because that's what we've been getting. However, I mean, that's not full stream. That's an hour. Normally, I try to go an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, should be getting a couple birds, more than one. Welcome back, CMH. Believe it or not, nothing happened. Thank you. So CMH, I did do the math. One thing I did do while you were gone was I counted the amount of times that I went in and out of the building over the course of 5 minutes, just to try to get a more like general approach to it, and I came out with 33 times in the 5 minutes, which came out to about every 9 seconds I was getting something new. And then, so, like, for an hour stream, I should get about 2,500. So then about 2 birds. So it's a little bit more accurate of what I've been getting, I think. That wasn't shiny. I don't think it was. It looked yellow. I think I can guess it on the redos. Like, all the time. Because you see part of the wing, but it's the lighter part of the wing. It didn't look green. Yeah. I don't know. Because maybe there's a way to do it quicker. I do think that's slower. So I do think the timing will be a little bit higher than the ones that we had initially counted on. But it makes a little more sense why we're not getting birds as fast. There's a dragon item. Now, one thing I find kind of strange, and I don't know if this is just because I have an OLED Switch dock, but, you know, it's something I thought was just the monitor. But, so on my normal Switch, there's no border or anything. It fills up the entire screen, and then on my OLED Switch, there is a little bit of a black border. You have a shiny Wigglytuff in Pokemon Go. That's cool. I think I have, wait, why didn't I move both? I moved both Joy-Cons. I have, I think, 2 Wigglytuffs because I accidentally evolved the Jigglypuff by completely an accident. And so I don't have a shiny Jigglypuff. Not that either of them have an amazing shiny, but you know, I think it's one of the rare shinies, so that's a cool shiny to have. Let's see. Okay, with that newfound knowledge, my goal, I'm going to set a much more realistic goal. 34 birds. Just one. It has been 30 minutes. Took 10 hours. That is a long time, especially for Pokemon Go. Was it during an event where Jigglypuff was boosted? There was a shiny. I don't know what shiny it was. I don't really care. It looked like it was an undo. I think. Okay, that's cool. I think it was an undo. I'm not going to switch it. It was a shiny. Maybe I go back and switch it. You know what? No, I'm going to say that was a undo, redo. Just so I can switch this. There we go. Nope, hide. Okay, there we go. Better now. It looks better. Because, you know, I don't know. So, I got like a 50-50 shot. Close enough. Now it looks a little bit better. You just got one more. That's awesome. Yeah, I just changed it. Cause I don't know what I failed. It was a green shiny. Uh, so I didn't really see it. I saw the shiny sparkles for sure, and I saw the green with the shiny sparkles. So I don't know what shiny it was, but I wanted to see it change. So I don't really care. It's different now. The Furo, because these are like really little sprites. Because I'm assuming these are the 3DS sprites. So these are really like small sprites. So like they don't look good blown up. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. Hope you have a good rest of your day then. They don't like look great blown up. So I think the redo, I had to shrink a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I actually shrunk it, but I thought it was weird because I wanted it to look bigger, and then it looked really bad. I was like, okay, it will not be looking bigger today then. It doesn't look horrible on my phone, at least. What is... You're back from the dead? Welcome back, Gavin. Welcome back. It's been a while since I streamed. Nice to see you back on the stream, though. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I got a 50-50 shot, and I failed that. You had other games? What were they? Were they other Pokemon games? What? Oh! That's interesting. Because you like that game series, right? Welcome back. You're waiting for Legends EA. Yeah, I'm waiting for it, and I'll buy it, but I don't know. I'm curious as to how they're gonna handle it, because they said fully in Lumio City, but I feel like that could be taken a couple ways, right? It could only be in Lumio City, or the game could take place in Lumio City, and it's like Legends Arceus, where you have different areas, like outside of the main city. The Legends Arceus only has one area, and then it has 5 like wild spawn areas. It'll be interesting to see how they handled it, because in the trailer there were actually Pokemon everywhere, and I would love that. I think that would be really cool, but then that would just be weird. And like, how big are they going to make the city? That entire game takes place in it. I'm excited for it, and I hope they do cool things, and I hope they don't shiny lock everything, as Pokemon's been doing more recently. Or, because the one thing I think, yeah, it takes place in Kalos. The one thing that I heard, like, they shiny lock legendaries now, is because there's supposed to be something special that they don't want everyone to have, but then just raise the odds. Like, bump the odds back up. I mean, with Scarlet and Violet, I think, is Cheer Zone good? What do you mean? Like, in this game, in battling, like, is it shiny good? What do you mean by that? Is it shiny Zapdos and normal Zapdos? Its feet changed a little bit. I think its body is a little bit more yellow. Its feet change a little bit. It's not very different at all. I think in the thumbnail, I've had, like, I saturated it more because it looked the same. I mean, that's pretty much it. You're right, CMH. Nothing changes. Oh, with Legends EA though, I think with Scarlet and Violet, just back and forth between games. I think with Scarlet and Violet, there's a Dragonite. I don't know that anyone would have been mad if we went back to 1 in 8192 odds with how common it is, or with how common shinies are. Like, I would be fine if they're gonna keep up the way that shinies spawn and are found in Scarlet and Violet, I would be 100% fine going back to the 18192. And then with Shiny Charm, one in, was it 2048? Was that Shiny Charm outs in Black 2, White 2? There's another dragon item. I would be A-okay if we went back to old school shiny odds. However, I do think they could also just make shinies rarer if they're not overworld and you do need to encounter the Pokemon first. I'm actually at 673 subscribers. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed during the stream. I appreciate it. Now, I just got a notification on my phone that should pop up on the live stream, but sometimes it takes a long time. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. I do think they can make shinies rarer by just not having them appear in the overworld, right? Even if we keep the same everything, if they just don't appear in the overworld, I think that would make them rarer. I think if they brought the odds back down to 1 in 8192, that would make them rare, right? It would, I mean, it would be cool if they brought back the old odds. Like, I would love to see something to make shiny hunting rarer than from Scarlet Violet, because, I mean, it's just made shiny hunting, at least content creation too, like, harder. Because before, not that this affects me at all, but I know, like, I've heard other people say it and stuff. You know, you used like 1 to 2 shinies would be fine, and now that's like, it takes you 30 minutes. Like, that's not impressive. Oh, I found 1 shiny. Wow. Unless it's like an alpha, a shiny alpha or something, then that's a little more impressive. But just like, oh, I found a shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Congrats. It took like 10 minutes. Like, there's nothing there. However, I mean, it does make shiny hunting more accessible. I think one thing too is that the Pokemon Company, you know, it used to be like shinies were just there and they weren't promoted much, and now shinies are like half of their game. Like, once you reach post game, it's like, okay, congrats, you're free to shiny hunt. Which is fine, but I don't think shinies should be something that they leverage into. What's the worst shiny? I would have to say, I don't know, because I can think of that question a couple ways, right? Which is like the worst shiny change, and then just what's the worst shiny in general. You know, worst shiny in general, I'd say is shiny redo. I don't know. I've just seen a lot of it. I failed a lot of them. I don't care for it. Worst just change, I would say is Gengar or Zapdos. I know there are a lot of shinies that just don't change though. Redo, yeah. Or what? I will agree with you on that. There's a chair zone. Igglybuff is not good. Oh, I do have to say though, the one thing that Scarlet and Violet didn't do better was like those shinies that don't change at all. They're way rarer now, because you won't see them unless you're running into every single Pokemon. And I think Masuda method can be better in those games. Like, can be. It's like for content creation and everything, not great. Because then, well, for live streaming. Because then you need to have all of your eggs beforehand. And if you don't, it's like, it's just not worth it. Like, you don't want your audience to sit around for 30 minutes. However, it does just make it easier to get eggs. Like, you can just sit around. It would also probably make an auto clicker that just went off like 20 times every 5 minutes, and then it would automatically collect the eggs for you. Although that would be a little bit more complicated. And I've heard if you click the basket, it'll slow down your eggs. If you keep clicking it and there's no eggs in it. You know, I've heard that. I don't know how true that is because that was something I heard right when the game came out when we have like no information about them. But maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's kind of nice though when I take a break from streaming because then I feel like I have a lot more to talk about and the same stuff that I keep repeating over and over again doesn't seem as repetitive because I haven't said it in a couple weeks. Oh, there we go. Gavin, do you have a Moltres? You don't. Wait, Gavin doesn't have. I see. I liked it, but it's just way easier. Well, no, I see the point. The one thing I like with Scarlet Violet is it's easy to find shinies with the Masuda method. Okay, do you have a Moltres named after you in the party though? Because I don't see one. And we have like 2 spots open. You're someone who watches the stream regularly enough that I feel like you should have a Moltres named after you in chat. I know, I don't know how. I'm going to have to name one. I'll do it right here. Because I don't. Yeah, CMH, Cloudy, Lucky Place, that's it. We got rid of the Brick Thoughts one because he hasn't been here for long enough, you know? Are you good with the Moltres named after you, Gavin? I'll name it, and then if not... Shoot. Then if you don't want it, I can get rid of it. Okay. There we go. You're in the party. Very good. There we go. Now we have to find a bird. There's no way we don't find a bird. I mean, that must be why we haven't found any in like an hour. It hasn't been an hour, but close enough. I do have to say, it's been kind of funny because, you know, since I haven't been posting and I haven't been active, like, I lose subscribers. So I've been hovering right around 670-ish, like 75, and then I go down to 72. Then I was fluctuating, like, right at that point. And it's kind of funny because it's like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Although it kind of doesn't make sense. I don't care. Like, you can unsubscribe from me, whatever. But, like, I never unsubscribe from anybody. So then I guess it's kind of funny to see people just, like, unsubscribe randomly. Because I guess I didn't realize how many people did, like, unsubscribe. Although, again, like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to subscribe to me or anything. But it's just interesting to see because I'm someone who just has, like, 100 subscriptions. And I just, like, never get rid of them. Unless it's someone who I really just, like, do not like anymore. And then I will. But, like, that's rare. That's pretty rare for me to look through. Like, and one thing I've been thinking about is like whether or not to do shorts because I've heard like such bad things. Like, don't do shorts. And then I've also thought like shorts are only really going to get me subscribers, maybe viewers on live streams, but like they're definitely not going to make any money when I do get monetized. Like, $100 off a million views, like that's a lot. Wow, just wow, so much money. I'm amazed. Life-changing money off a million views. Although I guess they are way easier to get a million views on than long form, so I guess it kind of evens out that way. I'd like to end stream with one more bird. Got like 20 minutes probably to do so. How long is today's stream going to be? Probably about 20 more minutes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, probably 20 more minutes. We're going for one more bird. We haven't got a bird in like 50 minutes. So we're long due for one. I like to find one more at least. Yeah, it'll probably end in about 20 minutes. One thing I also find interesting in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, in the Gen 3 games at least, if you have a Japanese copy, like you can nickname Pokemon English names. Like it's interesting to me that they have the English alphabet in those games at least. I mean, you're limited to 5 characters, I think. I don't have a Japanese copy. I'll probably get one at some point because I have 4 SPs now. And I'd like to be able to quad hunt on them. I got Fire Red. I'm like not really hunting Charmander, but I'm not gonna start it until I get a shiny Charmander probably, or I'll just give up and I'll be like, I don't care about about Charmander that much. Although I think there's a dragon item. I think Charmander is or Charizone. My mistake. Sorry. Charizone is a great shiny in those games. I think it looks really nice, especially like on an IPS or 101 screen. Really nice. Maybe over the summer I'm going to need to do some like long 5-hour streams or something like that. Maybe. We'll see. I love to do a longer stream, especially like if I can get monetized over the summer. Because then, I don't care a lot because I just like having an excuse to be doing this. Because if I'm doing it for YouTube, like, it's fine then, you know? I'm working on something. And it doesn't just feel like, oh, I could be doing so many better things with my time. But if it's for YouTube, it's like, okay, I'm working towards watch time. I'm working towards this. You're going to be lurking a bit. Okay, that is absolutely okay. Hopefully we can get a bird. There's a dragon item. We've seen a lot of dragon items. We probably evened out the dragon item Charizone a little bit more. Not one bird on Eevee. Eevee's normally like the best luck. I was like, oh yeah, we'll start a catch combo today. It's gonna be nice, but not one bird on Eevee. But then also the Gimme Ghoul video I posted July, which honestly, I would love to see them announce Virtual Console. Like I think it would be neat if they announced Virtual Console during like the mid-year presents. Cause we'll probably get one. I don't know if we got one consistently over the past couple of years. I know we got one last year because that was where the Gimme Ghoul came from. That was fun. I liked the Gimme Ghoul event at the start until I learned it was full odds, and then I was still trying for it. But again, like the event was too short for people to legitimately like shiny hunt. Which I'm not saying they illegitimately shiny hunted it, but I'm saying like not everyone was looking for shiny Gimme Ghoul. You know, like it just was like not everybody was going for that 1 in 4096. They like, oh, you got a raid. I will take that. I'll do it, right? I'll do the raid. I'll catch it. And then it's the same, which like is completely fine. But it's not like they didn't make it huntable. Like if you as a single person wanted to hunt it, that's not happening. Again, I played for probably like 3 to 4 days straight, maybe more than that. I played for a lot of the event, and then I went on vacation, and then I was just done playing the event. Then I kept the event for like a month or two, but I didn't do anything. There's a dragon item. I didn't do anything. So then I just missed out on some raid events and stuff, which I don't even do anymore. In the end, I only got to like 300 checks. Although, in all fairness, I was beating all of the Gimme Ghoul raids because I didn't trust myself to know if it was shiny. There are no shiny sparkles. Like, I almost missed a shiny Tinkaton when the game first came out from a raid because there are no sparkles. So I didn't trust myself. But if I caught all of them, I know for a fact, okay, that one's shiny. Or, yeah, that one's shiny. Let me reset before the den. But I got to like 340. That's like, if you were just going full odds, it is going to take forever. I'm kind of happy though, because that Gimme Ghoul video definitely like helped motivate me. Okay, good night, CMH. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah. Okay, come on, one more bird. It's been almost an hour. Like, we're 5 minutes away from an hour since the last bird. We've got nothing. Not too outrageous, because I feel like a decent amount of the streams are like this, where we just get one bird. I'd like to end the stream with two birds. Two birds. Like, I redid the math to every 30 minutes, and now it's just going to turn into an hour. You know what? I think I totally did legitimate math. There's a dragon M. And I find a bird every minute. So then, over odds, it's like 2 minutes. Right? If that's what's going to work, I'm okay with it. Find a bird every second, you know? Like, so fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that wasn't meant to work. Our second Zappa post for the night. That was not supposed to work, but yet it does. What? I said that. Okay, well, it worked. And of course, now I have a catch combo Zappa post on the account that I didn't want to have a catch combo on. I'm resetting over. Like, I don't care about the catch combo of Zappos. Like, Zappos, I got a Zappos just that showed up. It's not shiny, but it's the first one in an hour. Still hit it. So I'm happy with it. My initial goal was 35, but obviously that is not happening. You couldn't tell though. Like, you wouldn't know either way whether or not it was shiny. So, although maybe it would have shiny sparkles. I don't play Let's Go enough to know that. I may need to get Ultra Balls on a couple of these. Again, quick. No, not a quick catch. Although I have 600 on Pikachu, so that's fine. Oh my gosh. No. Just get in the Pokeball, please. There we go. Great throw. 3? No. No catch. Why would it want to be caught? These things are annoying to catch, that's for sure. Okay. There we go. We got a bird. Second bird of the night. Not too bad. Not too bad. If I can catch it, I guess. Come on, Zapdos. Please. You're burning through, like, a ton of Ultra Balls. Zapdos. Okay, remember, we only get a legendary bird every couple seconds. So, we go a couple checks way over, and then we're due for a bird. Then we'll reach our 35 goal. Easy tonight. We can go with that. It worked for the Zapdos, so. No. Oh my gosh. Stop it. It is so much easier. I didn't even throw it. It is so much easier to catch these things in handheld. Then you can't do 2-player. But, again, way easier to catch. I was going to say I'll go a little bit longer after I catch this, but with how long it's taking to catch, it's probably just going to be this. Oh, I got a lot of golden razzes. I found a ton of them. Oh, yeah, and I don't use them because now it has no golden raz. Forgot. Catch? No. Zapdos, you're killing me. I feel like it keeps getting to 3 shakes. Really? Like... Okay, well. Now I even failed the double throw. Maybe I should have waited to get the counter up. Maybe that's what I should have done. Wow, Zapdos, you're going to run me out of 100 Ultra Balls. And you think this is just a fun game. What is wrong with you, Zapdos? I don't know what we started at, but it was probably, I think it was like 620. No, Zapdos. I can't now. Great. Should I use the Master Ball? Okay. Excellent. There we go. Gotta catch it. No. Zapdos, come on. Get in the Pokeball. You can do it. I just do not want to catch you at this point. Again, literally gone through like 100 Ultra Balls. They're not easy to get in this game. Okay, maybe it's my fault for missing half of them, but this, it has gotten 3 shakes so many times. I've gotten so many excellents. Okay, okay, I just have to complain about it enough, and it'll get caught. There we go. There we go. Catch combo. I'll go a couple more checks on this one. I do not want the third person. Couple more checks, then I'll end stream. Do 2. No, I'll do 3, because that'll be insanely over odds for me. You know, I get a bird every single time. No doubt about it. 100%. Look, I'm already 6 times over odds. Gonna make it 9 times over odds. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.